I just can't believe it, Joe. Only a sick person would send somebody a dead rat. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I opened the front door. There was a paper bag there with a package in it. Like a fool, I opened it.
Well, honey, you had no way of knowing.
I thought it was a present from Martin. We'd had such a nice visit that I opened that box. I'm not easily frightened.
Honey, anybody would be frightened by that.
Well, let's not talk about it anymore. It's just some sick person's idea of an early Halloween prank.
Honey, I don't want to upset you, but it could be more than that. Now, Halloween is still a week away. This was very planned and very deliberate.
I can't believe that. I don't want to believe that.
Okay. Tell me something, honey. Do you have any indication of who might have sent it?
No. It had my name printed on the bag, that's all.
Yeah. Did you keep the paper?
No, of course not. I wanted to get that out of the house. You don't really think this was deliberate?
Well, I think it's a very definite possibility.
Who would do that? Why?
Well, have you had any run-in with anyone lately?
No.
No trouble at school?
No. Honey, it's nothing but a prank.
How about a neighbor, Joe?
I don't know anyone who would do such a thing.
Wait a minute, city council. A disgruntled citizen, maybe someone you might have angered.
Of course, that's it.
What?
Harold Bucks.
Who?
Harold Bucks. He's the landlord at the runaway shelter. He's been trying to evict us for over a year.
Well, there's your man, honey.
He wants to tear down the shelter and build a co-op. I chaired the committee to oppose him. He was awfully unpleasant, but I had no idea he'd stoop to scare tactics.
Now, Joe, I think you ought to get the police in on this right away.
Well, I can't do that.
Why not?
Well, for one thing, there is no proof it was Harold Bucks who did it, and besides, I haven't actually lost anything except a night's sleep. And thanks to you, tonight I will sleep a whole lot better.
How'd you sleep?
Like a baby. I was just thinking about Aunt Jo's face when she opened up her little surprise package. My only regret is that I wasn't there to watch it happen. Oh, come on, bro. What's the matter? Too much for a man of your tastes? And what happened to Martin's picture?
It fell on the floor, so I threw it away. Well, you didn't need it. You've done your job on it.
We've done our job. Let's keep that in mind. And when I put a picture up there, it stays up there until I tell you to take it down. Cheers, Aunt Jo.
Yeah, I knew you were twisted, Carter, but I didn't know it was this bad.
Yep. Well, then you haven't met Henderson's elite. And when I get through with them, they're not going to know what hit them.
What, are you planning on taking on the whole town?
Mm-mm. Only a select few.
How long do you think it's going to be before people start putting this together? I mean, they're not stupid.
What are they going to do? Say I'm being harassed by a dead man? You know, I had better food when I was in prison.
Well, I didn't sign on as your chef.
Yeah, well, these eggs aren't cooked and the bacon is burnt and this toast is terrible.
Then make your own meals. I'm not your servant.
That's exactly what you are, Hamilton. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Brett Hamilton III. You're my servant and my gopher, or whatever else I say. High-class errand boy. That's simple, isn't it?
Don't you push me.
Why not? You're in no position to do anything about it. Relax, will you? Don't fight it. Ruins a relationship, right? Right?
Right.
Good. First thing you can do is get rid of these dishes and get me some decent china, some decent silverware. You know, I'm accustomed to better than this. Oh, I'd like some wine, too. There's this great vintner down on Grove Street. Get a case of Bordeaux and Montrachet.
Anything else?
Just my clothes.
Well, you have clothes.
Well, I don't want to take the shirt off your back. Besides the fact they don't fit, it's not really my taste, you know?
You can't go outside. Why do you need clothes?
Because I want them. 41 regular, 31 waist. Shirt, slacks, the works. And also get me a couple of winter coats. It's freezing up here.
I tried to fix the furnace.
Well,
Well, I can't call a repairman in.
Why not? Furnace is in the basement.
I think it's best if we just keep people away
Don't
from...
think. Just take orders.
I'll work with you.
Put it that way, if it makes you feel better.
I'd feel better if I knew where you were headed with all this.
You'll know when we get there.
Now, that answer's just not good enough.
That's the one you're getting.
A dead rat in front of someone's door is one thing. But what else do you intend to do? I mean, so far it's arson, robbery. How far will you go?
As far as I have to. And you're going to help me. If you've forgotten why, I'll remind you.
Joe, I still think you ought to call the police.
Why, honey? I can't prove it was Harold Bucks.
Well, at least they'll have him watched. He'll know he's suspect.
I'll tell you what. If anything else happens, then I'll call the police, okay?
Okay, okay.
And thanks for being so concerned.
Sure.
You want some more coffee?
No, thank you. I have an idea, Joe. Maybe I could spend the night hiding in the hallway, and if he shows up and tries something again, I can grab him if he's not too big.
Where would you hide?
Well, there must be someplace.
Not even a potted palm.
There isn't?
No.
Oh.
Besides, I'd be up all night worrying about you.
Well, you think about it. I have a better idea.
No.
Well, maybe you ought to get away for a few days.
You mean rent a room, let him chase me out of my own apartment? No way.
No, honey. I mean a trip, a little trip, maybe just a little weekend.
Why would I do that?
Well, why not?
Where would I go?
Oh, the Catskills.
The mountains?
Sure. Why not?
Wait a minute, am I missing something?
What do you mean?
Well, you got that look. I know that look.
What? Oh. Well, to tell you the truth, honey,
Yeah, tell me the truth.
I would love to go to the Catskills, to the Concord. Do you remember the Concord? Huh?
The Concord.
Sure.
Oh, golly, I haven't been there in years.
Yeah, neither have I. You know, just coincidentally, honey, the other day I was looking through some old photographs, and I came across one of me on the tennis court out there.
When was that?
Never mind.
Is that what you want to do, play tennis?
No tennis, Joe. Maybe I could brush up on my backstroke a little bit, you know, or maybe a game or two. But the real reason I want to go, honey, is the trees.
What trees?
The trees. It's the end of October, honey. The leaves are changing. Don't you remember those beautiful colors? The
right.
woods looked like they were on fire.
Oh, wow, you know, you are really a rotten person.
Why?
Because you remember fall's my favorite time of year.
Well, it's mine. Mine, too, Joe. Then will you go?
Oh, boy, it's tempting.
Oh, good. I already made reservations.
You what?
I made reservations.
Well, I can't just go.
Why not?
Well, because I can't. I mean, I can't walk out of here and leave Susie and Jonah.
Oh. Well, Cagney can help take care of them, honey. And besides, it'll give them a good chance to patch things up. Hmm?
Well, I'd go around the world if I thought it would help them.
Oh, come on, honey. Susie's a big girl now. And besides, her biggest worry is over. Warren Carter is dead.
You may have a short memory, but I don't. Would you like me to refresh yours?
Don't bother.
Come on, let's make sure we both know why you're here. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, I'm very flattered, Brett. I never expected to have a film star working for me. You were a film star, weren't you?
It was one film. One lousy film.
Well, I don't know how many others you made, but I can tell you something about your acting in that one. Pretty lousy. And also, next time you make another one, I would suggest that you keep your clothes on. You could catch a cold running around like that.
Just shut up.
What's the matter? Did I offend your artistic nature? Hey, you know what we should do is have a private screening, a small party. Just maybe you, me, and your parents. Would you like that?
Oh, you wouldn't do that. It would kill my family to see that film.
Well, we wouldn't want to do that. But we also wouldn't want to lose a $20 million inheritance, would we? It is $20 million. When you're 30,
I don't remember.
a bad memory can get you in trouble.
All right, so it's 20 million, so what?
So we wouldn't want to lose all that money, be disinherited. You've been waiting for that money all your life.
I could kill you.
But you wouldn't.
Why not? Who would know? I mean, they think you're a pile of ashes at the state pen.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's one problem. If you did that, you would never know where I hid the film. It's not very secure. It could be found at any time. See, we understand each other. I think understanding is very important in a partnership.
You mean blackmail?
Well, call it whatever you want. Hey, you better get going. You got a lot of errands to run.
Now, this is crazy, fighting like this. There's no reason that we shouldn't trust each other.
I agree.
I know you wouldn't show that film to my family. And I'd work with you even if you didn't have it.
You mean that?
Sure I do.
I could give you back the film and you would still help me?
Hey, we're friends.
Don't ever play me for a fool, Hamilton. It's been tried by smarter than you, and it didn't work then. It's not going to work now.
I don't think you're a
that film
fool.
stays where it is until I'm through in this town. And through with you. Understand?